What's up, everybody? This is Crypto Hoopz, bringing you the game of crypto the best way that I understand. Yeah, I like that tagline. It's sticking. It's getting solid. It's getting official, huh? It's like it's artificial, but it's like official. You like it. Anyways, today we're talking about XRP being Kobe Bryant and how Kobe Bryant is XRP and how XRP is Kobe Bryant. Look, check this out. So if you watch my previous videos, you know that I say that there are three main cryptos that you hear about all the time. Bitcoin, which is Michael Jordan, Ethereum, which is LeBron James, and XRP, which is Kobe Bryant. Today, we're talking about XRP being Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is my favorite NBA basketball player of all time. He's not the greatest, but he's my favorite. Now, is that to say that XRP is my favorite crypto? When I first got started, it was. If you watched one of my earlier videos as well, I talked about how I was basically brainwashed by XRP. So I got on YouTube, and the first YouTube videos that I saw, they were talking about XRP. And I mean, all the information that they give you about XRP, it's solid information, and you just kind of see how this stuff can work, and you see all the stuff that they're doing and they're building, and it's just a lot of good stuff that's happening in the background. In the last bull run, XRP went from, now this was over the course of like 2 to 3 years. Keep this in mind. XRP was trading at like below a penny. And, it got into like the cent range. And, you got people that are making a lot of money just from this stuff going from a penny to 10 cents to 10 cents to 30 cents to, I'm talking about, they're making a lot of money off of this stuff because, it really doesn't take a lot of money to make a lot of money. That's the special thing about crypto. People who had knew about it and who had got in early, they made a lot of money. They spit out a few millionaires. That's what made them so special. And you had people who, they bought in at the top. That's what happened. They bought in at the top. They bought when XRP was at $1, $2, $3. They were buying and they were putting in a lot of money. Because here's the thing, like I said, you had people that were buying a ton of XRP when it was just below a penny, at a penny. Even when it was 50 cents to $1, you were still making a lot of money from XRP. So mind you, the entire time that it's going up to 2 cents to 3 cents, the entire time that it's going up, you have people who are pulling out, I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars, which inevitably, you know the word I'm trying to say. Basically, it led to them, buying at the top. You got all these other people who've been in for a while, just basically pull out a lot of money, which company itself did not shut down. They were still out there building their product, making all these connections, but the people who put in money early, they just pulled out a large chunk of it. So basically, you had all these people who were hyping this particular crypto up. They probably got friends in, their friends probably got burned. They probably ruined a lot of relationships. It just left a lot of people feeling salty. It was just bad. It was a bad taste of XRP. And, I have videos of people who absolutely despise XRP today, but I got videos of them way back when, and I'm going to show you guys this. This is going to be a good one when I release this one. But look back to when they were getting into crypto, they bought XRP at the top. They was talking about it, praising it, like, look, you need to get this, you need to buy you some XRP. And now today, they absolutely hate it. They despise it. And you know what? I would despise it too if that happened to me. Anybody would. It's reasonable. I understand that. I get that. I understand it. But you still can't ignore the fact that they are trying to also create a mass adoption platform for cryptocurrency. And you do that by the stronghold that basically runs this country, which is the banks. People hate that because crypto is supposed to separate all middlemen. And basically the banks are the strongest ones. So when you really think about that, it's just like, look, if you can't beat them, you might as well join them. But it's just straight politics. That's all it is. There's certain ways that you can go about getting certain things in your life. Oh, if you're just going to buck the grain and just try to do it your way the entire time, it's not going to work out, especially when you're dealing with something that has so much power. Banks have so much power. That's why, I never really looked down on XRP. Using their product, I thought it was extremely quick, extremely fast. I was like, I see how this could be awesome. You know what I'm saying? It was good stuff. I used it because I did some overseas business. And, if you're having a product developed, let's say that you're making your own shoe. And, if you're in talks with somebody who's in China and they say that they can set up a whole production based off of what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish. I mean, going to the bank, that hassle, the high fees, all of that. You gotta jump through some hoops. You got to sign off on all this. And it's just like, look, dude, I'm just trying to send the money. I'm just trying to get my stuff made. You know what I'm saying? So I understood what that process was like. And usually people who are doing those type of transactions, I mean, they got some money. they probably got a few 100,000 millions that they're dealing with. Like I said, it was an easy concept to get behind. Now, how does this go back to Kobe Bryant? Well, first of all, I love me some Kobe. I'm not going to say that Kobe brainwashed me, but Kobe Bryant was just somebody who I looked at as a very influential player. I remember I was on search for a damn basketball role model. I mean, for a minute, it was like Tracy McGrady because, he kind of had the crooked eye and, mine can do that. That's funny. But, Tracy McGrady kind of had a little attitude that I really didn't like. And then went to Allen Iverson because, people were talking about a crossover. You know what I'm saying? There was times when I would ball out of control. You get in the zone more so at the playground, more so than I did, in school. I was quick with it. So, I looked at Allen Iverson. She's like, you know what? He's a little bit too hood for me. You a little bit too hood. You come across somebody like Kobe Bryant, and I was just like, first of all, I read a book about him. He was first just getting started into the NBA, and they was talking about his early life, how he knew different languages, just basically how basketball was just a catalyst for everything. And it was just like, wow, what a role model, It was the ability for him to speak multiple languages. I thought that was so cool. I've had the ability to travel a little bit. That's one of the things that I always just thought was so cool about traveling, seeing different cultures and stuff like that. I got a chance to see that, everybody speaks multiple languages except us here over in America. And I thought, wow, that was cool. I want to learn how to speak different languages. Kobe know how to speak different languages. He influenced me. This have to do with XRP. Kobe Bryant became a hated man when that case happened. Y'all know what case I'm talking about, when he was accused of something. In my lifetime, I have had quite a few experiences. Just think about somebody in that position. You know what I'm saying? You got all this hype around you. Not to mention, you out here proving it. I'm just saying, I've dealt with some crazy people in my life. When I read the story behind that case, paperwork's online. You can go read it for yourself. I can see how it could go both ways. But anybody who actually get the actual papers of what happened with that story, I can see how the case could go both ways. You can see where his reputation got damaged, I mean, he was the poster child. I mean, he is what LeBron James is now, LeBron James really can't do no wrong. That's what Kobe was supposed to be. But I mean, that's how much it ruined him. I correlate that with XRP because he went through that case. XRP is going through the case. XRP has hate in the crypto community and XRP has hate in the real world. It just has it all over the place. But at the end of the day, what it's trying to do is something great. XRP investors who are, suing the SEC. I mean, they got a strong army. There were people who truly understood Kobe Bryant and, they supported him through what he went through. And you saw how he really had to lean in on himself and realize how he had to change as a person completely. That's what the Black Mamba represented to me as far as being able to be this extremely focused, intelligent, charismatic, just wizard of an individual. Love me some Kobe. That's where that influence that I say that how I became kind of infatuated with XRP is how I correlated to Kobe Bryant. So it was just kind of all the positive aspects that I saw in him, which greatly outweighed the negative. I was just like, yo, I love me some damn Kobe. Real shit. But anyways, to tie all this up to XRP, Do I think that they are going to win their case? They might not win it, but with them losing it, I don't think it's going to be a loss, especially if you paid attention to other cryptocurrencies that the SEC has went after. They usually come to some type of agreement, some type of settlement. And just with the clout, the network, the type of individuals that are involved with XRP, you can take that however you want. I don't really care. I think there's going to be some type of settlement. I think that they are going to get a lot of things cleared up, and that's just my point of view. I hold a decent amount of XRP. By the way, none of this is financial advice. It's me talking and how I'm handling my portfolio and some of the things that are in my portfolio and why they're in my portfolio and why I feel the way that I feel about them being in my portfolio. It's a game of basketball. Crypto hoops. I feel about crypto. If you go back and you look at the Kobe case and you just read through it and see how that story was and just see how things kind of panned out, that's what I feel like is going to happen with XRP. And get smacked in the face, probably take a few more hits up and down, probably hard, but it's going to rebuild itself back up. It's really not too much to build itself back up from. I mean, it's going to, I think, for me, not financial advice, I think that when it's all said and done, when the smoke clears, they're going to be one of the greatest cryptos that is out there. It's just like how Kobe Bryant was one of the greatest basketball players that were out there. But anyways, that's my take today on why Kobe Bryant is XRP. But I hope you guys like that. I hope I wasn't too all over the place. At the end of the day, though, I'm just telling you guys my story and how I see things. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's story about Kobe Bryant being XRP. But look, tomorrow's video is going to talk about how I plan on making my next $100,000. I'm going to show you a couple of cryptos that I'm looking at that are extremely cheap, that I think have a lot of potential, and why they have the ability to, make me $100,000 with a relatively small investment on my part. Like I said, none of this is financial advice. It's just kind of how I see things and kind of been navigating these crypto waters. I'll see y'all tomorrow, all right? All right, bye.